Hi guys, welcome back. I am finally using the Spellbinders Large Die of the Month for November 22. I used this in a Christmas card last year, but I thought I'd show you how to put it together as it's meant. So I've done some prep work already. So before we get started, here is the sort of flower that's going to go in the middle, or into these three sections. And this is just 3 layers basically. So you have a fuller one with a bit more detail cut out, and then one with lots of detail cut out. So I'm just going to pop these together. I'm just using some wet adhesive if I can. And this one's not too bad because you just go around the edge, she says, every time I film. Every time. So you just go around the edge with a bit of wet adhesive, avoiding the little like open holes, and then there's a gap slightly inward, and then just a few more spots and sort of in the middle. And then what I do is I line up this center flower or design with the next one up, so they line up really easy, just like that. And then some of the holes will show this colour coming through, and some will be open. So this next piece is just more detail, so it's going to take a minute just to get the glue on it. And I could have used like a adhesive sheet, that would have been better and quicker, but this works too. And I'm just dotting the adhesive on just so that it's not too messy. And a bit more here. Like so. And again, I'm going to line up the center flower with this darker colour, and it lines up really easily. And then I'm lining up the lines on the edge here as well, and then you just smush it down, get rid of some of their glues, and there it is. Very easy to put together. Looks very pretty as well. So I'll just pop a block on top of that just while it dries off. So for the leaf, you get this darker colour green, which is the sort of detailed one. Then if I just turn this over, when you cut the other, like the backing for it out, it actually comes in 2 sections. So you could have a 3-tone leaf if you wanted to. I just decided on 2, so I've just stuck those together. And then the happy birthday that comes with it, I've layered up 3 times, but it actually die cuts the happy birthday sentiment out, so whatever's behind it, you can actually see it through. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I have a card base which is 8.5. Let me just open this out. It's 8.5 by 7, scored at 3.5. So this dark colour I just decided was the darker colour here. That's how I coordinated it. Then within the die set you get a plain panel that cuts out. So I've just used a white one, which I'm going to stick down. And let's just open this up. I'm just going to stick this onto this main piece, centered-ish. And then I have this piece, which I'm going to use some super skinny tape And this is the sort of detailed section that you can cut out of this panel. So you get two dies, one that's just all the detail, which is this green piece, and then the outline die, which is that one. So when you cut them out, you just lay them within each other on your platform when you're on your die cutting machine. Right, so just some skinny tape on there. Get that off. Just chuck it somewhere. And these centerpieces, I'm just going to use this adhesive. And this will line perfectly up over this main section. So just going to line this up. How easy is that? So now we have our 3 flowers, so you can decide which way you want your flower to go, either sort of like that or like that, and I think I'm going to have it like that. Like that, like that. I think that's how I'm going to have it. And I wasn't sure if I was going to pop these up, but I don't think I'm going to. But so I can get the outside ones done. So I'm just going to layer some glue around here and in the middle, and pop these in here. And again, they line up perfectly within that, like this sort of main section. They just line up really, really nicely. I'll zoom you in a bit more in a minute. In fact, let's do that now. It's a bit better. And then I'm going to put another one on the other side. Make sure my centre flower is going the same way. And then what I also found was that these inner dots show the green through, and this section here shows the green through. So every layer you're gonna, I don't know, it just works so beautifully. Very cleverly designed. Right, so those two are on there. Now I do want to put my leaves on, so I think I'm going to add my leaves here first. And I'm not going to have these bits, I haven't got any scissors, so we're just going to... I'm taking these little like stems off. And I want, I think, 2 up here and 1 down here. That's kind of how I was thinking it might look kind of cool. Maybe I'll do 2 down the bottom. I'll do 2 down the bottom. Either way, I want to get, you know, get the leaves on. So I think I'm going to just use some dry adhesive on the back of each of these. Pop this in place so I know where to kind of pop these. And I've got 1 there, and then 1 like so. And I think I might need to use some wet adhesive, but I can sort that out in a minute. And then this guy is just going to go about there, I think. So that one's okay. This one needs a bit more adhesive, so I'm going to use some wet adhesive as well. It is stronger, to be fair. And just put that in there and hold it down. Oops. And then this one will simply pop on top there. But with all the leaves, I am thinking this centers one's going to get popped up. That's what we're going to do. And I'll use some of these little adhesives, just so they've got a little bit of dimension, but nothing too major. See if I can get this to... I might be able to. I don't want the adhesive to show through the part that's got the holes in it, for obvious reasons, because you want the green to show through, but it just gives it a little bit of dimension. And because it's the center one, I think it makes sense that it's raised a bit. But yeah, the different layers of cardstock here have made it more bulky, so that's just something to bear in mind. And then this can go like so. Right, so then we have our little happy birthday that's going to go across the front there, and I'm just going to, in fact I'm just going to use some tape, just some thin adhesive tape. It's see-through, so you'll still see the sentiment. I have stuff all over my desk. And then just lining this up kind of in the center of the little flower there. It's sort of straightish and sort of centered. That's better. And then lastly, I've got some pearls that I'm going to add to the center. Of these little flowers. I just thought that the white of the pearl made sense with the white in the background and the white sentiment. Hopefully they'll stay. So there you go. A very quick and easy card. The die cutting takes the longest time, putting it together doesn't, especially if you're not waffling on a video like me. But I hope you've enjoyed this, I hope you like this, and if you guys have this or are able to get hold of it, then I hope that you create with it, and this is a really detailed, pretty card to give to someone. So I hope you've enjoyed this, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.